Hi guys, I'm back. I kind of went on a little bit of a hiatus, about 6 weeks, counting, maybe 5 weeks, six, I don't know. Not for anything fun. Oh no, was not fun. But I'm back and I am feeling really good. I'm really glad to be back in Vermont. I actually was down in Pennsylvania for a couple of those weeks with my family. Thank you, my family, so much for being you and being the backbone that sometimes I need to lean on. It was a rough ride. It was a rough fucking ride. Wow. Anyways, we aren't going to hone in on that. I am back. I am so glad. I really miss doing this. If I hadn't said that already, worth repeating if I had. And I have no idea what's going on astrologically. I literally had been out of the loop of everything. No cell phone, no nothing. I was disconnected from everything. So I have no idea what's going on astrologically. So I'm still trying to catch up on that. All I know is Uranus is moving into Gemini at the end of this month. And good, because it's been in my sign Taurus forever. And Uranus is the sign or the planet of sudden changes, disruptions, just change. So it's a planet of change, disruptive change, whether it's good, bad, whatever. Well, it's been fucking me up forever. It's been in my sign for years, and it's just been one life event after another, and it went out with a bang for me this year, dude. It went out with a bang. I'm good. I'm done. It can leave and go into Gemini now and go do its tomfoolery in that sign because, jeez. Huh? Anyways, so I'm going to do something a little different this time. Normally I shuffle and see what card comes out, but this time I want to focus on a card because it just really called to me, and it's the most dreaded card in tarot. A lot of people do not like this card. And my friends, that is the devil with those nudie people on it. And the devil card, yeah, it looks as bad as you would think, It's got the, what's the goat's name? And it starts with a B. I can't remember. It's got that goat on it. And, the devil definitely represents or can represent in tarot bad things. And, but I, as a tarot reader, don't like to interpret things. Oh, hold on. There's get out of here. I can't see my timer. There we go. I don't like to interpret the devil card as exactly just a bad thing, because also the devil card in tarot represents the sign of Capricorn. So this by no means am I saying that all Capricorns are bad. The Capricorn sign is not bad, but it's a card of choice. And anytime you see two people on a card in tarot, it usually indicates a choice, or the number 2 in general is an indicator of choice in tarot. And the devil card can represent a choice of good versus bad. I mean, it can be that basic. For me, I see it as it can be a card of temptation, bad habits, bad thought patterns, bad choices. But it doesn't mean it's dauntingly evil or anything. There's no evil entity to me in tarot when I get the devil card. A lot of people like to say that it is. I do not read that way. I don't. It just means that it's bringing to attention for you as a client or a querent that there's something you have to make a decision about, and it's a difficult choice, and it's something about vices or things like that. But I'm going to make this a little personal. I don't normally like to personalize these things, these reads I do for you guys, but given what I just went through, this card just felt really relevant to talk about. And also given just where we are in the world, it just feels it feels like the right thing to talk about today. And for me, I'd like to say today that this card is the card of demons. And when I mean demons, again, I don't mean the devil. I don't mean actual demons. I mean our own inner demons. I mean the dark side of our soul, the things that are in our lives day in, day out that we don't want to face, that we don't want to think about, we don't want to acknowledge, denial that we are in denial about. But I don't care what anybody says, we all have a dark side to us. We all have stuff about ourselves we don't like, or things we don't want to fess up to within our own psyche. You know, we all have vices. We all have demons. We all have a demon or more in us. And name it something else if you don't like demon. That's what I like to call it, inner demon. And I personally learned the hard way that if you don't face your inner demons, if you don't do the work, like I always have been preaching to you guys, and I think it's hilarious because I have been preaching, pot calling the kettle black here, about facing and doing your inner work and everything, and I thought I had. I didn't. Not all the way. Oops. So I was forced to, essentially. And I'm glad that it happened to me. I can say that now. But I really want to emphasize that doing the inner work is worth it. As painful as it can be, as terrifying as it can be, as dark and lonely as it can feel when you're in it. Because when you're in it, nothing makes sense. Nothing feels good. There doesn't seem to be any relief. But there is. And I remember many readings back too about finding your soul tribe. Leaning in and tending to the relationships that are really, really important to you, that really do matter, that aren't superficial, that aren't, acquaintances, things like that. Like the people that truly, truly know you as you, all versions of you. Lean into those connections, because those are the connections that will help you not survive, because that sounds dramatic, but to help you get through those dark moments of your life. And boy, did my soul tribe come through when I needed them the most. And I didn't want to need them. And the biggest thing I learned, outside of just doing the work that I preached so much about and thought I had, and seriously, it was like spiritual bypassing that I was doing, is what they like to call it in the woo-woo land. And I didn't realize I was doing it. And I mean, I do now, but I thought I was good. But anyways, that's I digress. When you finally need those people, it humbles you, because you just don't realize the importance of the relationships you have sometimes, or the importance of the connections that you have, or learning the people that you want to invest in more, or that you should invest in, the people that will be there and you may have overlooked or may have not given enough time to, or it just, you learn so much when you go through the dark night of the soul, is what they call it as well in woo-woo world. Woo-woo world. But facing those demons is hard. It's hard as fuck. But it can be done, especially if you finally see the value to what you can be and the person you can become once you face them. And the work's never done. We as human beings are never going to fully ever be fully healed. I mean, life is constantly throwing shit at us. It's going to throw shit at us for the rest of our lives. I mean, there's going to be new wounds left, right, and sideways that we will have to contend with. But having those people around you and knowing your true inner self and facing that demon or demons, you learn, you acquire new coping mechanisms, new tools to to use or utilize when you need them. And not only did I need my soul tribe, the people I've been in my life, I made new friends that I never, ever would have thought. One of them is Amish. I just have to say it, and he speaks Pennsylvania Dutch. And I just never thought I'd make a really good friend who's truly Amish, doesn't watch TV, nothing. The weirdest shit has happened to me in the past 5 weeks. The weirdest shit. I can't even make this shit up. I'm gonna write a fucking book about this, I'm telling you. This world is fucking crazy weird. And so amazing. This world is amazing, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, that I faced my demons, and I know there's more to come, and they're not gone entirely, but I know how to cope with them better, and I know what I need to do with them, and I know how to calm them and quiet them and manage them, and not just keep shoving them in the box in the back of my head and being like, I'm fine, everything's fine, because it's not. And everybody has different coping mechanisms. Maybe some of you are good with the box in the back of your head that you never open, and maybe that is going to be your whole life. And you know what? Good. I applaud you that you can do that. I can't do that. Though I thought I could, I cannot. So, yeah, I want to share all this with you guys, and I know how troubling life is right now. And I know a lot of people are struggling. And I just want to tell you that it's going to be okay. You can do this. Oh, and the biggest thing that I struggle with the most is swallowing my pride and being able to ask for help. I hold myself as this really independent woman, and, like, not like very hyper femininity, like, feminine movement kind of woman, but just like, I regard myself as very independent. Like, I don't fucking like being told what to do, and blah, 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 like that kind of stuff. And I realized that that was not helping me. That wasn't a cool trait. That was actually hindering me. And man, did I need need help. Man, did I need to ask for help. And I did. And I don't regret that I did. I don't feel weak. I don't feel like I'm a failure. I feel stronger for it, because there's nothing more that how do I put this into words? It takes more strength to admit you can't do something on your own than it does to try to struggle through it, because you're only hurting yourself. And let people help you. Let people be there for you. Let people in. Let people in. The people that truly love you and care about you, they want to be there for you. Don't run around like you have a shield of armor on all the time, because you don't. There's chinks in that armor. You're not impervious. I should put a disclaimer on this, that this is a real feely fucking message. But I don't care. I am just going to share it because I have to. I want to. And facing those demons was a battle, and I did it. I'm not done doing it, but I did it, and I am all the better for it. I'm so glad to be back in Vermont, back into my routine and my life here, and my little nook in the corner here in Jayville. Yeah. I just want to encourage everyone to really look inwards and don't be afraid of your shadows. Don't keep running if you're a runner. Don't keep hiding if you're a hider, because it will eventually catch up to you, whatever that shadow may be, or shadows, and you can beat the fucking shit down. Beat it down. You do not need to be owned by this or ruled by this, whatever this may imply to you, whatever vices you may have, you know, regrets you may have, trauma you may have. I mean, don't let it dictate who you are or who you want to become. It's part of you. It's always going to be part of you, but it doesn't need to be on the front line of who you are. You're more than just these things. So, yeah, I faced my demons, and I hope you guys are able to face yours. And if you already have, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It ain't a cakewalk. It's not. And it takes a really big person to admit they have them in the first place. And lesson learned for me. Lesson learned for me. But I think this is going to make me all the better for it. I know it will. I already feel it. And I'm excited for the future for myself because I can see things more clearly now. I understand myself better now. And I am so grateful for the people that surround me. And I love you guys so, so much. And Tarot Talk will commence every Saturday or Monday, every Sunday or Monday, depending on what I'm up to. But I'm back, baby. I'm back! I'm back. And yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.